Yeah, I mean, so Sniper Ghost Warrior, as the name suggests, was a game all about sniping. And, you know, it was great because there aren't many games out there, really, that focus on sniping. And one of the cool things about most first-person shooters is the sniping missions. So instead of having a kind of big first-person shooter experience with sniping as a small part, we took sniping and made that the kind of core of the action. So, you know, you can see it kind of running over behind us, and, you know, it looks kind of beautiful. And that's because it's built on CryENGINE 3.
Right, so what does that allow for?
So, you know, I mean, we look around here and we can see the kind of, you know, the first game looked pretty cool, but when you bring on board an engine technology like CryENGINE 3, it gives you a hell of a lot of power. And you can see the kind of massive depth of field here, and you know, we won't take this guy out quite yet, but you can see through the scope this kind of good depth of field. And you know, if we look around a bit as well, we can kind of see you know, rich environments, kind of great detail on the texturing on the rock surfaces and the foliage, and also in the mountains behind us and on the statue. It kind of really brings it out. And you know, when you're behind the scope, you want to see your targets as clearly as possible, but you want to be able to take them out in a kind of very realistic looking environment. So it really brings that action a bit kind of closer to you as the player.
Okay. And I mean, can you set up this mission a little bit? Like, what are
yeah, sure. So what we're seeing here, and we've gone straight to bullet cam here, but basically you are working, the game starts in war-torn Bosnia, Sarajevo, and it spans over a period of years, and it takes a number of environments, a number of missions that you're going to have to kind of complete. In this mission we're with a spotter. He's kind of your buddy, he's your guy out in the field who's guiding you and helping you kind of get your targets. And in this case, and this is the Himalayan mission, it kind of happens towards the end of the game. This is an assassination mission. So we're working with the spotter here, and he's kind of taking us from point to point as stealthily as possible in order that we can take out our high-value target.
Okay, and how open is the environment? Because I know, I mean, obviously, if you're trying to find a good sniping position, you want to sort of crawl around it and find the best vantage point.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, it's this particular section is, you know, relatively straightforward, relatively closed. You know, you're following a fairly set path. There are key moments where you're going to need to find the very best position to take out your target. And again, you know, the kind of the ability to use CryENGINE and create bigger environments and kind of good scenarios allows you to kind of pick that ideal sniping spot, so you can really get the most, not only the best advantage as a player, but also you can enjoy the shot as well.
Okay, and the shot itself, I mean, as you're not just pressing a trigger and there's a spray of bullets coming out, there's a lot of importance that goes into that one shot.
Exactly, yeah.
So can you just sort of walk us through what setting up a shot?
I will.
Like?
Just this bit here though is quite interesting because we're going to a melee kill because we've counted these two guys and they're too close to use that sniper rifle. In the first game, melee kills were very scripted. They were only at very, very specific moments. Only some guys you could take out. And there he goes. In this, you can take down any enemy with a melee kill, so it's not a scripted event. If you're that good at being stealthy, you can sneak right up to people and stab them as well. Yeah, in terms of the actual sort of sniping experience, it takes into account a lot of learnings that we have from speaking to guys who are actual snipers. And you know, you have to balance your breathing, and you have to, you know, kind of get the right balance, and you have to work with your spotter. So you really need to listen to his advice, so you find the right spot. You know, and here, you know, kind of in a kind of co-op move, that the spotter's gone down and he's taken out a guard, and he's left you up top to snipe at this other guy. You know, and you've got to get the right position, get your poise, take a deep breath, you know, so you can steady the shot, and then take aim, and then, you know, hopefully pull off a very satisfying kill.
And that's an actual button press that you physically
kind of have
steady your aim.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. And then what was the bullet cam we were saying before? Does that just trigger in special situations?
So if you get a headshot, the idea is we want it to feel special when you're playing this game, right? Yeah, and so in the first game we had bullet cam. Very popular, one of the kind of most popular features of the game. You go into this kind of slow motion, follow the trail of the bullet towards its target. You know, so we brought that back this time. and it just does that. It rewards you for pulling off a great headshot, and you'll follow that trail, go into the kind of cinematic moment, and then the guy will go. I mean, it's interesting because build that we're showing of the game is quite early. You know, this is kind of really more of a, I guess, a tech demo to show how great this thing looks. You know, a lot of these things are still being worked on. So the bullet cam you would have seen, you know, we're gonna get that a lot better. You know, that's gonna look phenomenal. So it's quite exciting, and you can just see it now. You know, the bullet follows through. We got a nice double kill here. So.
So the bullets will pass through targets.
Yeah, it's gone straight through two guys. Yeah, you can do triples as well.
That's pretty good sniping.
Yeah.
I mean, once you do make a kill, like a lot is about staying hidden and making sure that you don't give yourself away, because you don't necessarily have overwhelming firepower.
That's right. That's right. You know, the aim of the game is to not be hit, really. So you know, we just took out those two guys, and there's still another guy here who's still alive. So rather than just standing there and waiting for him to shoot us, you know, we've taken a slightly more hidden position again, and we're waiting. He can't see where we are. We don't want to get hit with bullets. So you have to be, you know, it's take the shot, move on, stay low.
And there's multiplayer in the game as well?
Yeah, we'll be supporting multiplayer, yeah, but we'll, you know, the cool thing is, again, sniping creates a different kind of environment for multiplayer action. But we're very much going to base it on the idea of sniper duels, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah, there'll be plenty of game modes, plenty of maps. Yeah, we'll be talking about that down the line.
Sounds good. And can you just give us the release date and platforms?
Yep, so we are coming out on PC, X360 and PS3, and we're going to be out kind of the first half of next year, so early 2012. And, you know, I think the game's looking phenomenal, and I think we're going to see it dramatically improve even from this level. You know, CryENGINE is an amazing tool. Crytek are awesome, and you know, it's going to be supporting all the kind of updates and the ongoing support that the Crytek will be building into CryENGINE. So, you know, it's going to look even better when it ships.
All right. Well, thanks for your time, John. And yeah, that was a look at Sniper Ghost Warrior 2. And back to you, Natalie.
Thanks, everyone. And if you guys out there